Okay, guys, I am back, but not for long. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a warning for that one. Um, so I know that I have not made a video in a very long time, and also you're like, where are you at? For those of you that do not know, my viewers, my random little viewers that don't really know much about me, the random people that just showed up. I'm at my parents' house right now. I'm on leave. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. Oh my word. Also, my face is a little bit swelled up. Don't mind that. I literally am having wisdom tooth problems. Of course, when I go home and I don't have any, I'm not going to the dentist here, I'm not spending that much money when I can get it done for free in Fort Stewart. So I've just been taking some acetaminophen and some ibuprofen to take the swelling down and take the pain away. I'm making a video right now. But anyway, I know that I have not been making videos for a very long time, but it's been because I was busy. And I didn't really think of it until I went to church and a bunch of people were like, oh my word, where's your videos? Well, I didn't know I was that famous. So anyway, because here's what happened. The last video that I took was of me telling the story of that train wreck of the date that I went on. And I said I'm not dating anybody for a very long time after that. A couple days later, I wasn't really taking any videos because I was like really busy. Also, I was kind of bummed about life, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really feel like making videos. And then I met this guy that, I kind of noticed him for quite a while, and he was like pretty hot, but I was like, he's never going to ask me out. He's way out of my league. Ends up that he did ask me out, and I did go out with him, and then it ends up that I actually like him. So anyway, but then directly after that, we went to Indiana for 10 days because we had to do like some field training. It was absolute dog water. And then immediately after that, I came home for leave. Also, aren't those cute? Anyway, so I'm home right now, and I'm about to be doing a workout. And Mom's making cinnamon rolls. I'll show you that in a second. But I'm about to be working out right here in my parents' living room because the gyms, well, number one, they're all far away, like 20 minutes. I don't really want to drive that far. Also, I don't feel like paying for a gym because I get them for free on Fort Stewart. So, but anyway, about to be doing that. And I think today for my run, I think I'm going to go on a trail. I don't think I'm going to be running on these roads because, bro, it's flat in Georgia. I'm not used to running on hills. And let's just say that, ouch, like my legs hurt after that. So, I'm just going to go back to some flat, you know what I'm saying? I don't really need to be doing any intense hill running right now. And Mom is making cinnamon rolls right now. So, I guess 2 of these are going in the freezer because she's going to sell them or something. And then these are for me. I'm going to eat all of them. Just kidding. And also, she made a pie. She made 2 pies the other day, like 2 days ago. Let's just say I almost ate a whole entire pie by myself. Okay? Is that called gluttony? It might be. I'm not even going to lie. But I like blueberry pie, and I don't get it very often, so it was so delicious. Low-key just couldn't stop eating it. Like, the one night, I ate like 3 slices, then the next morning I ate 3 more slices. And I think Dad had like 1 or 2 slices.
It was because it was fresh blueberries from a local place, and they were canned. They were not out of a can from the store.
So it was delicious. It was better blueberries than, like, Yeah. Right now my workout got postponed because I'm helping Dad unload his truck because he had to go buy some feed to sell in the store. So, where's he at? Okay, let's see the damage. Low-key, that is a lot of feed. We're getting...
I was going to throw them to you and you could catch them.
Yeah, we're bringing them into there.
Yeah, but then we're in the way if a customer comes.
We're just gonna go. Oh my goodness! Wow, I'm just. I'm really gonna break a nail.
Oops.
Mom, you got something in the stove. Oh no! I almost had to do that. Catch that with one hand. Hold up a sec. I should be fine. now we have to unload all this back here because it needs to be looking a little sparse. My boy running out of feed. Wait, is this all the? This is all the same stuff.
No, it's not. This is hog.
This is like dark green.
I think it's laying mash. Yeah.
While we're on the subject, look at my shirt and my shorts and my legs.
She just wants you to look at it.
Because this man was throwing sacks of stuff at me. So now I have to clean my shirt and my shorts and my legs. Clean on. Here's the owner of the Ringgold General Store
Buy your vanilla milk here.
for only $5.30.
It's from a farm.
Anyway,
It's from a farm. Local farm.
okay, you know, that's how it be. That's how it do be sometimes. Anyway, look at this little place. This is my favorite section over here. Bro, I be eating these beef sticks left and right. Anyway, but I have to get to my workout now because I've been stalling for too long. Okay, I was just trying to get a workout in and then I hear hear that noise? And then Dad walked in with a bunch of chicks. Aw, look at this little one. Wait, let's look at the fluffier, aw. They're so cute. I like chickens when they're little, but when they get big, eh. So I just finished with my workout. It was like just a body weight workout only. Obviously, because I have no equipment here. I was just using, it's perfect space for me. Anyway, now I'm going to go on a run. But I'm not running on the roads. I'm going to go to the rails to trails because it's flat there for the most part. So hopefully I don't get kidnapped because it's kind of desolate out there. So we have arrived to the trail. There it is. Actually, I'm going to be heading back in that way. Anyway, I'm wanting to do kind of a long distance run today. So we'll see what happens. Cause I don't know. It's like sometimes it just gets so boring. Like running alone for say 10 miles, that's a long time. Just be by yourself just running. So it's pretty boring. And I'd rather do long distance running when all the medics, when we work out together, we all run together. Cause then you have someone to talk to when you're running. But anyway, so we'll see. I might get bored, but we'll see what happens. I just finished up with my run. I did 10 miles, bro. That's what my plan was, and I actually stuck to it this time. I was like, screw it if I get bored. I ended up listening to a podcast, so that helped. I can't get this thing off right now because I'm, let's just say, I wasn't too hydrated when I did that run. That was actually kind of a stupid thing to do, but it is what it is. I'm going to use a drip drop. It's it just you get your electrolytes back, you know what I'm saying? It's like a liquid IV. So, I'm going to try and get this thing open, but my hands are sweaty. I honestly don't think... There we go. I honestly don't think I've ever done 10 miles at one time. I for sure have done, that many in a day, but, we would, rest in between, or, we definitely didn't... I've definitely never done that many at one time, so that was epic, and I wasn't even really pushing myself real hard to run super fast. I don't know if I said, but I did at a 10-minute mile pace. But the first 5 miles, I finished in 45 minutes, and for Sapper School, you have to be able to finish 5 miles in 40 minutes. And I was like, imagine if I would have been pushing myself to the limits. I definitely could do that. So, good to know if I ever actually decide to, go Sapper. I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't really want to go Sapper if I'm not going to stay in the Army for more than, this contract. But we shall see. But anyway, that was some fun times. And it's a whole lot easier to run when it's 58 degrees here right now, and there's no humidity, so that made it a whole lot easier than running in Georgia. Okay, BT dubs, guys. We're prank calling people right now. I think we're calling a gas station, maybe.
It's Sinclair.
Sheet 58, it's Chris. How can I help you?
just called to tell you good night, baby.
Cool. Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay. Okay, guys, we have a new line. I'm gonna try to say it without laughing. I don't know if I can do this.
Falls Creek Sheets, how can I help you?
Hey, baby, I just called to tell you I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I yelled and.
You're so funny.
She said, oh, so funny. She said, I couldn't say the rest of the line. It was too funny. Okay, we gotta try another one. Okay, guys, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to tell the lady or whoever picks up. I'm sorry I yelled and farted during our last fight, but I couldn't get to the farted part.
Okay, we can do it again.
Think of sad things.
Really sad things.
Your man breaking up with you.
Sad.
Yeah,
That's not gonna happen though.
but what if it did?
First Creek Sheets, this is Skylar speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, baby, I just called to tell and apologize to you.
Okay.
I can't do it! I can't do it! Every time that I think about saying I farted, it's just so funny. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I called to apologize for yelling and accidentally farting during our last fight. Okay. How can I do this? Sad thoughts. Cats dying. My truck breaking down.
Thank you for calling Brockway Sheets. This is Darla. How may I help you?
I know that you're at work and stuff right now, but I just called to apologize to tell you that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling at you and. Listen! I'd be able to do it, but you start laughing! How am I supposed to say?
Listen, I'll leave the room.
No, okay, you might. That would make me laugh even more.
No, I won't be laughing.
Okay, not a peep. I know that you're at work and everything right now, but I called to apologize to you for yelling at you and accidentally farting during our last.
What? Dude, what?
Hi, Love Sheets.
Hey, I know that you're at work and everything, but I called to apologize for yelling at you and accidentally farting during our last fight.
Okay. Hello?
Will you forgive me? She just hung out, bro.
Bro, the dudes are so much
Yeah.
chiller.
Okay, if it's a chick, not answering it. Okay, if it's a chick, we're gonna use another line.
What should we use if it's a chick?
If it's a chick, we'll just use like some random like line that I would
Wait.
use for my other prank calls, like
Wait.
you know, like there's a cat in the bathroom or something. If it's a dude though, I'm gonna use because like chicks don't like.
Bro, they're just like, be like, bro, you left your lipstick in his car.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to think of if it's okay. Anyway, guys, Fiona, pick another store.
Okay.
That's her job. My job is to be funny.
My job. I would
Try
say, bro, we should ask to talk to Brianna.
No, we shouldn't do that
Oh, why?
because she just started working there.
Oh, that's a good point. Imagine if she picked it up though. She might not even work.
Should we
there.
turn the lights on? Is it too dark for filming in here?
Thank you for calling McDonald's.
Hey, I know that you're at work and stuff right now, and I didn't really want to bother you, but I just called to apologize for yelling at you and accidentally farting during our last fight. Are you still there?
Yeah, do what now?
I called to apologize. Will you forgive me?
Oh, sure. The Lord forgive
Okay, that was a pretty good one. Okay, guys, we're calling Burger King right now. Hey, I just called to apologize to you for yelling. I know that you're at like work right now, and I don't want to bother you and be that girlfriend, but for yelling at you and accidentally farting during our last fight. You forgive me? No. Okay, you think you can come over after work tonight? You think you can come over after work tonight? Tomorrow? Ah, then you haven't forgiven me. He said, sorry, Shotty. Bro, totally got it. He said, sorry, Shotty. Okay, we're gonna take a break in our prank calling to do a quick house tour. And Fiona says she's doing her hair to look good for the filming.
No, I'm just putting it in a ponytail.
Uh-huh.
I was like, Schmat!
She knows her boyfriend watches these videos. Anyway, my hair looks like garbage, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I second that.
What did you just say?
Your hair looks like garbage. Well, I didn't say it, you said it.
Anyway, so we're gonna show you what this house looks like. Some of y'all have seen it, some of y'all have seen little parts of it, some of y'all have seen none of it, bro. So we're starting with the upstairs. Let's just say that this is a very interesting house. It's not your typical.
It has character.
It has character, that's for sure. And let's just say that my parents are starting to get old, because like they're grandparents and stuff, and they're starting to just have really random things just sitting around in their house. So I apologize for any weirdness. Okay, that's the stairs. We will head down there later. Oh my word, my camera is tweaking. But we're gonna have to be really quiet because mom and dad are in bed. It's like 11 o'clock. So
Yeah.
we don't want to wake them up because they get really crabby if you wake them up. Okay, anyway. So let's just start, like, you know, if you're like walking up the stairs, you'll see this hallway here that has a lot of toys in it because we have a baby grandson. Mom and dad have a
You
baby
don't have a
grandson, and we have a baby nephew, and these are all his toys right here, kinda. So, and this door right there, it's kind of hard to explain, but it used to be a door to a second bedroom. This room right here used to be 2 different bedrooms, and that's how you got to. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but anyway, okay. So let's start. You walk up the stairs. Here's
The best room in the house.
Fiona's bedroom.
Yeah.
I have never seen her sleep in this bed before, but anyway.
I do, though.
So here's the ins and outs. This looks like this is the Jonathan explosion.
Well, there's some things not about him, but yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, because I was like, ooh. I was like,
Wait,
ooh,
wait,
she got a
we
picture?
should show them this, right?
Okay. What's the story behind this little box?
He gave it to me for Christmas.
Okay.
And it plays You Are My Sunshine.
Okay, moving on. Yeah, because it's almost 11:30. And Jonathan, you need to get her more flowers. His flowers are dying. Like,
Well,
be
I
a
need
real
to- I need to
boyfriend.
hang
Be a
them
real
up.
boyfriend. Look at this. Look at this. All this from her man, and I can't even get a text back.
Plush chocolate and that, dude, because my man loves me. I need to hang them up and dry them.
We got some stuff going on here. Currently, it is April 30th. Okay. And then she's got a mirror over here. I'm in my pajamas right now. And then this little hope chest thingy that Dad made. So, moving on. We're going to save the best for last. Okay, let's go to the bathroom. This is the 1950s bathroom. It has not been touched or remodeled since then.
Well, I mean, they've tried to remodel it.
And Fiona has all these items up here. You know, she's very aesthetic. And this huge mirror, all 3 of us be doing our hair in
Except
here.
the mirror's really dirty
on
right now,
Sundays.
If you can't see that.
Can't really see that, but
Okay.
like Fiona will be taking a shower. I'll be taking a shower. Fiona will be doing her hair because I hate taking a shower alone, and I like to have people in here with me. So that's a fun fact about
We
me.
have definitely taken selfies together, like.
Well, when I take a shower, the shower curtain is closed. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not full booty cheeks out.
But then, like, I take a selfie and then, like, she waves out the curtain and it's funny. We have
Yeah.
a couple of those.
So, because I kind of I love to be alone, but then also I get really lonely. And taking a shower for 10 minutes 10 minutes is a long time to be alone. So, anyway. Okay, and also, so it's like, whoa. So we have a lot of shampoos and all that kind of stuff, but then it's also like, if you think you're gonna be in here for a long time, you know how that is. And especially since, okay, let's just be real open to, guys, 2 times I've been stranded in this bathroom with no toilet paper.
That's because Brad
And-
can go through it so fast. I do not use toilet paper like you do. I was
Bro.
telling you to do it at work. I was like, bro, I was like...
Okay, well, what were you telling the dude at work?
well, I said...
Anyway, real quick. So,
Okay.
if you get stranded here for a long time, you have a lot of Nancy Drew books to choose from, and some classics, and some more up there. What were you telling the dude at work?
Okay, so I remember, I don't even know how it came up, bro, but I said that I don't really go through toilet paper that much. But
Why are you guys talking about toilet paper?
I don't know, weird things going to work. And I said, but my sister's home right now, and I said, we have gone through so much toilet paper. And I said, there ain't no way, like, double me would not use that much toilet paper. And we were laughing.
Guys, listen, guys, pre-workout is no joke. Anyway, okay, so then this right here, oh, oops, back up. So this used to be my old bedroom, and now it's turned into some, like, office type thing. And it's not as cool as when I had this place, but it is what it is. See, we got a little desk over here. This is where we were filming our prank calls. And not much to see in this room. A lot of stuff about, you know, those weirdos and that kind of stuff.
We're not weirdos.
Also, we got a countdown over here. And then this closet that's just full of all sorts of odds and ends. Because Fiona has a lot of things.
I do have a lot of things.
Anyway, okay, moving
I
down.
have a cowboy hat, then you know. You don't even have one.
I don't have a cowboy hat.
Like, bro,
This
you
right
can show me
here
pictures
is
on
the
there.
ultimate party room, guys. If you can't tell by all the stains on the floor, there's been a lot of pop explosions in here and over the years. So this is where we always used to have our sleepovers. But when I come home, this is where I stay. In this big bed right here with all the pillows. And so we also have, you know, I got my creatine over here, my pre-workout. This stuff right here, bro. This is what... If you want some candy,
Bro,
we got a
wait.
mini little
What?
vending machine over there. That's me. Anyway, you know, all that good stuff. A little TV over there for our enjoyment. And then some, you know, closets. This is how you used to get into this room. It's just storage now, but... See, if you look closely, the floor is, like, cut down the middle. That's because that used to be a whole nother room.
It's a schmutt room.
But then they said, we don't have that many kids anymore living at home. Let's turn it into one big room. Because Fiona owns this whole upstairs, guys.
Well, I'm getting ready to lose it. Because Bree's coming
Oh.
over here. And she's taking that room.
She's not sleeping in that room? Thank God. Okay, now. Okay, we have to be quiet. So, guys, a couple reasons why we could never sneak out when we were younger. One, my truck was so loud when you started up, the whole town would hear it. For real. Then secondly, these stairs. When you go down these stairs, everyone in the whole house hears it. It's literally kids, teenagers sneaking out proof. Anyway, this is the living room. Guys, it needs a lot of help. It seems like, is it just me or does this place seem kind of bare?
Bear?
Yeah, like it just needs something. There's like a lot of toys up here because we have a baby and stuff. And
Wait, show them Jonathan as a kid.
this was Jonathan. Can you imagine this guy's married and has a baby? That's weird. Anyway, we got our, you know, our tapes over there because we are
Cool.
Mom and Dad are kind of outdated and old-fashioned. Anyway, some more baby stuff in the piano, you know, all that good stuff. Now let's move on to the living room, guys. We're getting closer and closer to Mom and Dad's bedroom, so we're gonna try to be quiet. This is the dining room.
A little bit
It's,
smothered up right now.
Pretty messy, and this carpet is probably from the 70s. Okay, so in this table, it needs a tablecloth. And also, Fiona did not come home for supper, so I guess Mom thought it was a good idea to leave the plate and the silverware out. Anyway, then this little room right here, it doesn't even have any lights in it, but it just has this thing over here. It's like a coffee bar, I guess, but nobody in the family drinks coffee.
Well, I do.
And then it's just got this chair over here.
That's for...
That's for a lot of. That's for kisses.
Yeah,
that's for kissing. But I've never kissed on that before. But you don't need a porch swing to kiss on. You can do it anywhere. Anyway, so and then we got some old china in there. Okay, guys, now time for the kitchen. Turn on the lights.
Oh, I have to run in here.
Let's just say the kitchen might be worse than the dining room. But, it is what it is. So, this section over here, I don't know what's going on. We got a lot of, Mom and Dad are kind of into just putting old comics on their fridge that they think are funny. I don't know who that kid is. This right there, that's kind of a long story. It involves me indefinitely, though. Anyway, okay. We got this island over here that does not have any doors on it, so you can see all of the garbage. We got this trash can just chilling over here. We got a bowl on the wall. We have a pan on the wall.
It's like a pot.
We got a pot.
Obviously, it hasn't been used much.
It's really dusty. And then this window used to go out to like a sun porch, but that actually is a part of the house now.
And we made it into a chalkboard.
Yeah.
But we never chalked.
So we got this stuff ready because Mom, she be selling hoagies tomorrow, and it looks like the dishes haven't been touched in a while. And
Well, I think those are clean.
these aren't
Well, no,
clean
those
though.
aren't.
Then we got, so the story behind this is that we used to have a big stove in here. It had like an extra piece, like an extra like stove over here that you could like broil stuff in, I think. And then that stove died, okay? And so then it was too expensive for them to buy a stove exactly like that. So they decided, let's just build these little things beside it because the hole's too big for the stove, if that makes any sense. And we got the fridge. I'm not even going to show you the horrors. There's a lot of food in there. Anyway. Okay, guys. We're getting even closer and closer to the den of lions. Guys, I'm allergic to something in this house. Every time I come home, I be sneezing and my eyes are watering. And I think it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the cleaner that Mom uses. It's not the cleaner that uses. Because... let's just leave it at that. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Bro, that is such a story. Okay, just listen. If you listen closely, you can hear Dad snoring. This is their bedroom right there. Anyway, so this is the laundry room. Also, there's like a baby bed over there because we have a baby. And then this is the office over here where Mom does all the store stuff. And then this roll right here is like a thing of like, what is it called?
I don't remember.
It's like a thing of memory foam for your bed. I guess they didn't like it, so they took it off. And then this is a new development. I didn't know they had this until I came home. It's like a pantry type thing. I think it would benefit having a door on it, but that's not my decision. Anyway, so that is pretty much the tour of our house.
We didn't show them the pantry. We probably should.
Oh, yeah, let's look at the pantry real quick. But we almost fell in the basement.
Oh, we're going down there?
Yeah.
We might need shoes.
So close the door quick. Anyway, okay. Now we're gonna show you guys the basement. Warning. Just be prepared.
I don't want to go down there, no shoes.
Okay. So this is the basement.
It's like entering the unknown, bro.
It always just has water in it. It just always has water. Dude, this is my old workout equipment down here.
Bro, this seems so straight out of a horror movie when you film it.
It does, okay. This is where I began to get jacked. So, this was my first true love after I lost my first true love. If that makes any sense. The gym bros would understand. Anyway, so...
Mom and Dad would freak out here and people walk around.
But, I think this thing will probably always stay down here because it was super heavy to get down here. I don't think anybody will ever bring it out. Anyway, there's just a lot of stuff.
We should have left this with us to the beach. Oh, wait, we did. Never mind. We had that at the
I
beach.
bought that at the beach. It continues to get darker, but I'm about to turn on some lights. There's just a lot of stuff down here that I never have seen them use before. And, like, all that stuff over there, I don't know, guys. Anyway,
Ew, I took a shower.
this is Dad's, like, workshop thing. Actually, this place is decent. Yeah, I mean, like,
Workshop.
yeah, it's not very, clean. It's very cluttery, but, It's not wet or anything, because this is all brand new stuff because, you know, someone ran into our house. Looks like he built this new little thing. This is kind of cute. I didn't know that he had this. And then this is the furnace to heat the house. But anyway, guys, that is the tour of the house.
It's so wet, bro. I don't know how to walk over there in my dirt.
Yeah, neither do I. Okay, let's just say there's like this fruit cellar. You open the door and it sounds like you're going into like the depths of the unknown, and it literally is the depths of the unknown, but it's too wet to go over there right now, so ew. Butt checks. Anyway. So this is where I grew up. It was fun. Okay guys, but here I am. Back in Fort Stewart. I'm about to go to the gym. And so, also, at the beginning of this video, I think that possibly, that I can remember, if I can make any sense of all the random clips that I've taken over the past, like, week while I was with my family, I'll try. But anyway, I think I told you guys something, that after my train wreck of a date, I ended up going out with another guy. And that I actually like him, and that things were going great. Bro, then right after that, he just ghosted me for a whole entire day, and I was like, well, he's busy, bro. He works a job. Like, he's in the army, you know? And also, he's taking college courses. But number one, you know, my first red flag should have been, he's in the army. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. But anyway, he doesn't text me all Wednesday, okay? You know, I'm like, it's okay. Like I just said, Thursday doesn't send me a text at all either, and I was like, well, this is weird. Friday doesn't send me a text at all either. So I was like, well, this is weird. You know, I just sent him a random text that says, did you die? Okay, because like he just hadn't texted me back. Saturday did not text me. Today still has not texted me. Bro, give it a couple of days, and this man has ghosted me for a whole entire week, bro. And I don't know. I'm so confused, bro. He was a nice guy, bro. But I still not giving up yet. I'm like, there's got to be something wrong, bro. There's got to be either bro is dead somewhere. Bro is dying somewhere. Bro's phone exploded. Bro lost all his contacts. Bro. But if he lost his contacts, I texted him, he would have. Anyway. Guys, I really like that guy a lot. But I can't get it through my head that cause it was like, there was nothing that would just make him randomly just disappear. Like, it's not like we had a disagreement on something. It's not like, it was a normal, a normal conversation. The last conversation we had, a normal conversation, and then he just disappears out of the blue. And he's not here either. Like, he's not here in Fort Stewart either, because I didn't see his car. I may or may not. I may or may not have checked. But he's probably with his family, because especially it's a 4-day weekend. But it's like, anyway, so maybe on Tuesday, maybe I'll see him at work, and then maybe, but I don't really want to, like, confront the guy. I don't want to ask the guy, but, I would just like to know. Like, I just want to know what happened. Like, just tell me. Like, if you found another girl that's cuter, just tell me, bro. I'm not going to get that mad, because I have a lot of other options. I don't really want to take those options, though, because I like him, but it's like, just let me know. Don't be like the last guy and just disappear like he did. Like, please don't do that to me again. It's like, why does this always happen to me, guys? Anyway, so, and I'm going to the gym, and this is going to be a good gym session, because I can say that my heart is a little bit broken right now, because, I mean, it hasn't been that long. I've been texting this guy it's been almost a month now, and we've been hanging out. But then the army sent me all over the world, here and there and everywhere, and then I haven't seen him for almost a whole entire month because I've been gone. Not by my own choice. Well, the week of leave I took was by my own choice. But anyway, so, guys, I don't know. I just have such bad luck when it comes to relationships. I don't know why. And I think there's someone preying on my downfall, and I think it's my dad, because he said that he thought I was never getting married. So we're just putting that out there in the open, Dad. Just so that everybody knows that you said that. I don't know why he said that, bro. Like, I know that I have said in the past that my truck is my one true love, but I wasn't being serious. In the truck world, that is my one true love, okay? But also, the low-key, my truck has, like, you know, my truck has stood beside me through thick and thin, and in richer and poorer over the past over 3 years, bro. And I can't even get a guy to text me back. Bro, my truck has never let me down, ever. The only time that it let me down is because I let it down, because I didn't have the time to get someone to fix it, so I fixed it myself, and then low-key put the wrong part on it, and then a year later, then it broke when I was driving down to Georgia, but then I got it fixed, and then it broke again, because the mechanics that fixed it didn't know what they were doing, so then I brought it to a different mechanic, and then they fixed it for good, and I drove the whole way home, 14 hours back home, and then 14 hours back, and nothing wrong happened to it, and my truck is almost 10 years old, and it's still, you know, anyway. So, I'm going to end out the video here, guys. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a train wreck for you guys. Also, I've been sleeping for, like, the past day because I drove home and I was up for, like, 24 hours just driving. I wasn't driving 24 hours, but I have been awake for that long. But anyway, I'll see you guys later, and I'm definitely going to keep you updated on the guy situation. Because also, I got asked out this Saturday. Someone slid into my DMs something about going to church together and then having lunch afterward. You know, it was cute. Like, that's cute. Low-key, I'm into that kind of thing, you know? But it's like, there's another man that I like, bro, and I'm not giving up on him yet. Because I still think that there has to be something, bro. There has to be something. There has to be some explanation. I can't think of a good one as to why someone could not text me back for that long, but I'm like, what if? Because, bro, he was just... He's not that type. I don't think so anyway. But anyway, I'm sorry for blabbing. I'll make a video tomorrow probably. I'm off work again tomorrow. It's Monday. It's also Memorial Day. And maybe he'll... And the thing is, I can't even go visit him. I can't even knock on his door and be like, long time no see. Because I don't know where I know what building he lives in, but I've never been out to his place before. Because his roommate, he has a roommate. See, and then he would come to my place because I didn't have a roommate. But I do have a roommate now. And just to preface, he came over because I didn't have a roommate, not because of that, guys. Okay, don't even think that in your head. It's just because that way if we wanted to stay up late and be loud and shoot each other with Nerf guns, because that's what we do, bro. That is why I like that man, bro. He's such, oh my word. Bro, the first time he ever came over, he brought a Nerf gun and he shot me with it, bro. That's the kind of guy I want. And then the next day at work, he pulled up beside my truck and he rolled down his window and shot me again. Like, bro, this is the kind of guy I want. The guy is gonna shoot me with a Nerf gun, bro. That is, because that is the greenest flag ever. Oh my word, guys. I don't know what to do. And also, just another side note for everybody, because there's people out there that be thinking that I regretted joining the army. I did not regret joining the army. How many times do I have to say this? Because when I went home, I was told there's people out there that think that. Bro, I do not regret joining the army, bro. Bro, when I got home, bro, I was on leave. Not to make anybody sad, but bro, when I was on leave, I missed this place, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I missed all the boys, bro. I missed all the gals, dude. I don't know why I'm yelling so much today, but, and I just miss this place in general, bro. Like, you know, I love Pennsylvania. My hometown will always have a special place in my heart. But, bro, some days I hate my job, okay? That's how it is for everybody. But, dude, I get to do so many cool things, and I get to go so many cool places, and I get to shoot cool guns sometimes, and I get to do cool things, like cool medical things, and, not the week coming up, but the week after that, I'm going to Fort Bragg, I think, and doing BCT3, I think that's what it's called. It's like where they cut off, well, let's just say it's a good medical experience. Actually, I'm not going to say that on YouTube. Anyway, but if you guys want to know what I was going to say, just contact me offline. Anyway, so it's a good learning thing for medics, so I'm going there next week. So I'm going back to North Carolina or South Carolina, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I gotta do so many cool things in the Army, and and there's still a whole lot more cool things that I'm gonna get to do in the Army yet. So if you guys think that I regret joining the Army, you're wrong. So anyway, but I'm not yelling because I'm mad. I'm yelling, guys. You know I rant all the time. That low key, bro. I would just be ranting, dude. I just be ranting even when I'm not. I just rant even when I'm not mad because because. Here I am, living alone. Bro, my roommate's not even here right now. And I like my roommate, so I low-key miss her. But I did eat her hot Cheetos today. I'm not even gonna lie. I ate 2 bags of hot Cheetos today. I'm not even gonna lie, and they were hers. But she told me I could eat them. So anyway, because my roommate's cool. I got a new roommate. She did break my towel rack in the bathroom since I've been gone. I don't know what she was doing in there. Bro, as long as you be doing it when I'm not here, bro. Because, not sure how that happened. I'm not even gonna go there, honestly, at this point. We'll just say she walked in there and then she accidentally kicked it and it broke. That's the story we're gonna go with. Anyway, but anyway, guys, I have a long night planned of me watching YouTube because this is my last night that I get to stay up as late as I want for, a whole nother week. Oh my word. So, anyway, bye, guys.